The maritime industry has given me courage, strength, and growth beyond anything I could imagine.
Women in maritime have come a long way from being considered bad luck on a ship or only allowed on the front bow as a carved buxom mermaid. But I'm so proud to be a part of the maritime industry and history.
To me, being a woman in maritime means stepping into a space where leadership, resilience, and representation matter deeply. I hope to inspire the growing influence of women in maritime governance, especially Latina women, who bring strength, perspective, and heart to the industry.
As a commissioner at the Port of Long Beach, I'm proud of our goal of being the first zero-emissions port in the world. Our commitment to our community is not just cleaner air and water, but thousands of good jobs and supporting nonprofits.
Being a woman in maritime, especially a longshore woman, means standing strong in a space that hasn't always welcomed us. I take pride in representing the hardworking women and men that move the world's cargo through our ports.
There should be more women in maritime because diversity builds strengths. It gives representation to everyone at the table, and industries are known to thrive when talent is recognized without bias.
Whether that be at sea or onshore, ultimately I think it plays to women's strengths because intuitively we really love that sense of connecting. And so that provides you that opportunity, whether it be at a local level where you're meeting and experiencing new destinations, colleagues from other cultures who have their own perspective, or whether that be at that really big macro level where it's about international commerce and everything in between.
Women bring different problem-solving approaches, leadership styles, and communication skills that make the team stronger and more effective.
To me, being a woman in maritime means breaking barriers in an industry that's long been male-dominated. It's about bringing whole-person leadership from your lived experience, your fresh perspective that's rooted in equity, in addition to sustainability and industry and community. I love working in this field because the port connects everyone across borders and cultures and economies.
I believe that what women bring to the table is a collaborative spirit, cooperative spirit, one that really is good at listening and understanding. And that's not to say that men aren't good at that. I think these are some natural tendencies that women bring to the table, and I believe we need a lot more women.
Being a woman in maritime means learning every day and embracing the adventure. It means creating awareness and belonging so that other women can confidently enter a non-traditional sector and contribute and thrive. If anything is constant in this industry, it is that every day is different. And since women tend to be incredibly adaptable by nature, anticipating change and approaching challenges as opportunities are keys to our collective success.
There's an incredible fellowship with other women within the industry, a subtle nod to one another sometimes when you're sitting at the table.
It's really important to have women in maritime because this industry deserves the best and the brightest as active participants. And it's just not possible if women or any underrepresented demographic are excluded. I appreciate the women and men at the Port of Los Angeles who have mentored me and provided me with the opportunity to get to where I am today.
More women in our industry means a more diverse, innovative, and resilient industry, leading to better problem solving, improved decision making, and ultimately a more competitive landscape. By increasing the representation of women in our industry, it signals that we are inclusionary and welcome the addition and collaboration of diverse perspectives. And we all stand to improve when we include the thoughts and ideas of others.
I am honored to recognize the incredible women in maritime. At the Port of Los Angeles, we are proud of the women who have advanced through the ranks in fields of engineering, construction, finance, and real estate. At our port, women represent 37% of the professional engineering workforce, nearly double the norm.
Now, 30 years later, I'm still in the industry. I love my job, I love my company, I love maritime, and I would highly recommend maritime as a career path.
When I started working in the maritime industry, it was intimidating because the industry was so heavily male dominated. I've been fortunate enough to find an incredibly supportive community of women working in this industry, and we all lift each other up and stick together.
I encourage you women in our industry to go ahead and apply for the big jobs because you can get them. I'm evidence. I was one of 60 applicants that was female, and I got the job, and I know you can too. Congratulations to you all for being trailblazers in our industry.
As we celebrate International Women in Maritime Day, I'm proud to be part of a growing wave of diverse leadership. Having a variety of perspectives, whether from different genders, backgrounds, or experiences, makes our industry stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to navigate our future.
Women in maritime are unstoppable.